Hi everybody. I know it's been a while since my last video, even though I said that I was gonna upload like every other day or like 3 times a week or something, which I definitely plan on doing. But something happened kind of recently, kind of like a while ago. But let's just say that my mental health is like it's bad right now, and I deactivated my Twitter, I deactivated my Insta because I needed a little break. And this is some natural lighting for you guys today. Got my little window going. But yeah, so what I wanted to come on here and talk about today is I am like not going to cry during this. Unrequited love. I think there's like a million Coldplay songs about it, but I know that there's like one verse. I should have Googled it before I made this video, but it was like something about, you know, like there's nothing worse than a broken heart. And then there's that one song which I totally love. It's like, you pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, yeah, you get it. So yeah. I don't know if I'm the only girl, or it doesn't really matter what gender or not gender you are. But I was actually in town, like the big city in Ohio. One of them is, it's Columbus. So I was in Columbus yesterday, and I was visiting one of my friends, at the workplace where me and my ex met, and I was talking with some of the girls there, and I've come to terms with the fact that I am a demisexual, which means that I need like love and romance to experience like attraction or any sort of thing that goes along with relationships. Like, I'm not just, for a long time in high school I thought I was asexual because, you know, I was just like not feeling anybody, and like especially now I'm not feeling anybody. I've been single for a minute, and I've been Tindering, I've been Bumbling, I've been FarmersOnly.coming, and I go on these dates, and it's like, where is the love? Like, I've only had one person ever tell me that they love me, and they really did. So I also wanted to talk about my DID today. That is dissociative identity disorder, and that's basically when you disassociate for whatever reason. You get triggered by something. Usually your body doesn't even know, or your brain doesn't even know, because it just automatically disassociates when those triggers happen or whatever. You can do the Googling yourself. I mean, it doesn't make me crazy. It doesn't make me schizophrenic. It just makes me disassociate into different personalities. And I don't always remember. I don't really remember a lot of things that happen, especially when I disassociate in a traumatic situation, or what my body thinks is a potentially a traumatic situation. Even it is just gone from my memory, gone, goodbye, unless, you know, I disassociate back somehow into that personality. But I don't unless there's absolute trauma. So I just don't remember certain things. And unfortunately, I was undiagnosed for a really long time. And it sucks because people just thought that I was crazy, or oh, she's just that girl that gets super angry when she drinks, or she's just that girl that runs away for no reason from a situation, and we don't know where she is, and she turns off her phone, and she's flaky, and she's this, and she's that. And even me, I was like, I didn't know what was going on, because people would tell me these things, and it's like, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I wasn't there. Which made me seem even more crazy. God, just stop crying. So yeah, I felt crazy. All of this stuff was happening. And then finally, because of postpartum depression and like going through a breakup, it got really bad. And I got my first diagnosis finally. For a while they were like, you're depressed, and I'm like, I'm not depressed, because I'm actually like super happy most of the time, singing around, dancing, all that stuff. I'm not depressed. I do have anxiety, but you know, I don't have bipolar disorder, which is what they first thought it was. But yeah, through close supervision over a few days and a stint in a rehabilitation center, I got diagnosed with DID and have been trying different medication, different sorts of therapy ever since. Sorry for not making eye contact there, but I'm like looking outside my window. It's actually a really beautiful day. So when I first found this out, I went insane, and I left, and I went to Chicago, and I started drinking, and let's just say that anxiety medicine, drinking, and a mental disorder do not mix. So, I did a lot of stupid stuff, I did a lot of fun stuff, but what I'm trying to get to is living with an undiagnosed mental illness, and then being diagnosed and no one taking you seriously, or just people like you getting persecuted constantly for having a mental illness, and that's all people see you as. That's all people see me as. People in my past, anyway. New people that meet me, you know, think that I'm great and everything is okay, and, you know, she's actually really fun to hang out with, and she's different and she's cool. But everybody that was around, you know, during the bad stuff, they were just there during the bad stuff, and I'm afraid and I'm scared that that's all they're going to remember, when I literally had no control over the situation. So I'm sure some of you out there can relate, like if you had some kind of mental illness you were living with and whatever, and then you get diagnosed and you think that everything's gonna get better, and you think you can run to everybody with this diagnosis, and you're like, no, look, it wasn't me, it was my brain. There is nothing wrong with me. It was my brain. I couldn't help it, you see? So it's fine. We can be friends again. We can work through this. Like, especially people that are really close to you, your family, your loved ones, your partner. You think after you get a diagnosis that everything is going to be okay and we can all work together and kind of rebuild and figure out triggers and other things so that, you know, you can avoid episodes in the future. But I I am here to tell you that that's not the case all the time. 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. I will never edit my videos. I like having them live, so you guys can really get to know me and not this like fake sort of personality that's all over YouTube. It's just like, hello, my name's Bonnie McQuinnif, and grab a snack and a hot tea and intro. It's like, why? But yeah, I'm here to tell you that a diagnosis isn't always the fix to everything, because people can't get past basically all the things that happen because it caused them trauma. You could have caused them stress or whatever, and it sucks, and I'm scared. I'm scared that I lost a lot of people that I loved. I'm scared that I lost the respect of some people that I will never get back. I'm scared that I've lost the privilege of interacting with people that I think about all the time. Because I never wanted to hurt anyone. I'm not mean. Just like hormones mixed with, I just don't know. I just don't know. Everyone I meet just pales in comparison to what I thought was like my one true love, and like we barely even talk anymore. So I don't know, I guess I just wanted to come on camera and talk to you guys about that to see if anybody can relate. DID sucks. And losing someone because of like a persecution from a mental illness that you can't control sucks. And you take all the right steps, you go to rehab, you get sober, and none of it matters. It sucks. And I still wear the key to our first apartment around my neck every day. Because, like, after all of that, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Just, like, I don't know what else to say about that. Because there's nothing I can do except for, you know, still going to therapy and just doing that, just going to therapy and trying to get better and sticking to the program. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully people see that I'm a different person, or maybe there'll be someone else that comes along later in life that will love me for me. Because I don't want anyone to change when I'm with them. You know, why would you want that? So, yeah. Let me see. Is there anything interesting that's been going on? Well, girl, on New Year's, I had such a bad migraine that I was like projectile vomiting and get migraines too, but who doesn't? probably some people. But I was projectile vomiting, and I couldn't eat or drink anything for like 2 days, so I went to the ER. I don't have a migraine now, but I got some migraine medicine. That's not interesting. I don't know. I just really feel like I had to, like, vent that out. And maybe re-upload reactivate my social medias. And try and get better, because I know people support me, but in my head, there's always, like, this little, so, now you guys know how I'm feeling. My, moss ball, he's doing very good. You can see him kind of breathe. You can see his air bubbles. He's living. Love him. He's actually doing really good. He's super healthy. You can see him, like, bouncing around in there. He's doing really good. But yeah, my location sort of makes me sad too. And I know that I have to be here right now to be with my family. But I miss having friends, and I miss having a job, and I miss just meeting new people and interacting with people. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. And I'm sorry if I made you guys sad. I am normally not sad. And I did have a couple videos that I recorded. Maybe I'll upload those soon. But I really just like coming on here. And thank you for almost 900 subscribers. I hope that we can get to 1,000 so that I can live stream with you guys, because that's my favorite format. I love Q&As. So in the comments below, go ahead and leave some stories or something, questions, if you have, like, unrequited love, or unrequited love based on, you know, like, a mental illness, or have, like, suffered persecution or not being able to work, stuff like that, from a mental illness, and we can all just, like, support and love each other here. Witten World. Bonnie Darko is a safe space, safe person. I love all of you. Don't believe everything you hear, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. I feel like I should dance now. Let's see if this works. Okay, Google.
Your Google Home isn't set up yet. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Well, that's not gonna work. I was gonna dance for you guys, but I'm just gonna leave it short, I guess. And I'll try and do another one tomorrow or something. I love you all so much. I love you guys so much. Goodbye.